My name's Leon Couch. I'm from the Burleson County area. I've built a couple of tiny houses. I'd like to show you around, see what y'all think about it. This is the first tiny house I built, and I've got another one I built. This is more of the rustic look compared to the modern look. So I wanted to try to do something a lot different and kind of make it feel like a cabin. So when you come stay, it feels like a cabin, and then you can know if you want to eventually get a tiny house. The trailer size is roughly, this one, the first one I built is a 24-footer. It's 13.4 high. It's legal to drive down the highway. We went with specs on all that. It's everything is, custom paneling, custom wood. So it was a cabin design to let people feel a little bit more the rustic outdoor. So I kind of went with the natural woods and different countertops, and to give you a different kind of feel than your typical house. So on this one, we decided to go with double sink. That way, still, if you have enough dishes and you're going to be here for a while at the tiny house, you can at least wash dishes and put back up. Then we went with a two-man cooktop, more of heating stuff up. You can cook, breakfast. And then we went with a microwave, conventional microwave, with a mini fridge, so you can keep your food cold. Yeah, we've got a drawer pull out for drawers. You got your doors for plenty of storage up underneath there. Both of them solid, trash can. So everything you can really put in here. You can put pots and pans. We do, above this, we're making, actually this is where the pots and pans and bowls and stuff are. So there's probably quite a bit of storage in here for that. Same thing back over to where the stairs were. There's two drawers I got built underneath the stairs that are for storage too. So you can put clothes and towels and stuff like that. We come up with a design for a folding table. So that way you give you a little bit more room in the living room. It's just a slat that pulls in, and when it pulls. So we kind of custom designed this to make the living room a little bit bigger. If you had a couple more people in here and stuff and you're not eating. But then we wanted to also set up that if you want to eat, we've got stoves over here, microwave, cooktops, that you can pop it up and you still have your dinner to sit down and enjoy. The couch is storage. We went ahead and just built a little couch, and then we ended up making some drawers so we can actually store pillowcases, pillows, extra pillows and stuff in here. So we just kind of custom designed some stuff to give a little bit of storage, give a little room where people can put stuff, away, and still have it where it doesn't feel so you're real tiny in here if you got a bunch of luggage and stuff. So it just gives you a little bit of storage area. The TV is movable. It goes back and forth. It comes, this way, and you fold it back, and you can go, if you're up at the bed and you want to watch TV, you can. I wanted to do something a little different. We actually custom built this staircase. You can actually see the dials where we come in here and dial each step. And then I figured I could use this for luggage and use this for people's clothes. I give them a little bit of room right here to, put their clothes up while they're here, and their luggage underneath the ladder, and still leave us enough room to be able to eat. And if somebody needs to go up, they can still go up and down while somebody's at the table. I had some people talk about putting like a coffee whiskey barrel in here. So we decided to do a whiskey barrel with a coffee pot and coffee, and just kind of like a wine deal for you to enjoy and relax when you're here on your stay. We had to shut the bathroom off, and for open doors, shutting doors and stuff, we decided to go ahead and do a barn door design. So now you're not really taking up your space in your living area. So this is kind of what we come up with to give you a little bit of privacy in the restroom, easy access in and easy access to get out. I went ahead and went with a regular house toilet. I wanted the people to get the feel of when they're in a tiny house, I still wanted the toilet that actually flushes and septic and And same thing with the shower. We want, a shower that's going to be usable, and also a toilet that's, hooked into the plumbing. So we came into the restroom designed to try to do a full bathroom, even though it's a tiny house. We still made it a 3 foot by 4 foot shower, and kind of went with a corrugated tin. I want to give it a little more rustic look instead of the normal tile that's on the walls in your modern area. The corrugated tin is a lot lighter. You got to look at the weight of the material that we're using. So the weight of the trailer with the axles, you got to be able to cut somewhere on some lighten up weights. So as far as the vanity goes, I went with a solid wood top. It was all custom made. I actually went with a sink, being a little bit different style, just trying to give something for people to be able to look and see what they can do to put in their houses if they want to build a tiny house. The sink was bought. Everything is handcrafted. On this tiny house here, we actually cut the trees down. I had a sawmill. We cut the material itself, sanded it, stained it, and then put it in here. So this is from scratch. This is from taking a tree off of a piece of land and starting from scratch to build all the custom countertops in this tiny house. Being a wood trailer, bottom floor and stuff, had to go with the vinyl plank stuff that looks like wood. And that's durable for you if you're moving it down the highway or something, you'd have problems. In a wood floor, we went with the vinyl plank, and it actually holds up real good. Upstairs, we put in 5 windows. We're trying to give the most light up there, so when you're laying in bed or wherever, you can actually be all the way around surrounded with windows and be able to see out. We did put a full-size queen mattress up there, so 2 people can sleep up there fine. Same thing, we've custom built all the handrails, made all the dowels, so everything in this cabinet here was all custom built. So then what we did on the outside, we put a small porch. We went ahead and put some exterior lights, so if you're outside, you have plenty of room. This is the channel for the AC unit. So you have a mini split in there. The mini split is mounted on the wall, and then on the front of the trailer you have the unit itself. On the back side, we have the tankless water heater, which runs multiple units. And then you have your panel. You have your mini split outside unit, and then this is the gas that's running the main hot water heater. This is Knotty Pine 1x6 V-groove. The exterior house is a 1x8 cedar shiplap. So everything is more of your cabin setup is still, a lot of cabins were built out of cedar. So I kind of want to stay with the same design and not use a different kind of material for that. Electrical system is actually wired just like a house. It has the exterior panel. We run same circuits, everything is 110. This one here is set up where it's on a 50 amp. Depends on, what kind of water heater you have and stuff like that. So that's kind of the reason why I went with 50 amps on both of them to make sure we have enough power to do it. But I know you can go down to a 30 amp, if you want to cut some of the sources of your water heaters, if you want smaller ones and stuff like that. This typical water heater, the way I had it set up, since I did multiple units here, I actually went ahead and went with a tankless water heater, but I'm running multiple units off of this one heater. If I was going to do a single and do it, then you would just do a tank water heater, but it'd just be a very small tank water heater to run individuals. On the decorations, I did have a lot of help. 2 different women did help me kind of make this come together as far as the mirrors and the decorations and stuff like that. So I got to give them credit for that. I just did the building part.
We hope you enjoyed this video.
Please consider leaving a big thumbs up and sharing with your friends and subscribing to our channel. And we hope to see you guys soon again. See you next time.